Okay, so here it goes. So a few days ago, I posted about why hiring managers should do their own hiring, should hunt their own SDRs, like the way we expect account executives to do, and hunt their own accounts. And everything I'm going to say, just take it with a grain of salt. I'm just sharing what has worked for me well, and I think it's a fantastic practice, what I have been able to do in the last few years. A lot of founders, a lot of hiring managers have kind of appreciated this practice because they know I'm already doing this. It's just that I've never discussed this out loud. So the best SDR teams, like I said, which I've seen, have been kind of hunted by me. I'm not saying the other process does not. I'm not saying if HR finds you a guy, that's not. I'm just saying that just works most of the time. The process kind of I have. So I of course find people on LinkedIn, find SDRs on LinkedIn. I reach out to them, get on a call with them. I try to. 80% of the time, people are okay to at least speak to me. Maybe because I'm a manager, and maybe because of the title, or maybe I don't know, whatever the reason is. So when you get on a call, you speak to them, what they're doing, how they're doing. Again, I'm not going with the notion that I want to hire them. I'm just going with the notion that I really want to help them in some way or another. Just like the way any sales leader will tell you, hey, when you're doing prospecting, if the prospect is not interested, don't part ways. Just keep sharing valuable information whenever you can. I try to do the same thing. I'm trying to bring the same practices in the hiring, and this is working great for me. So even if you're an SDR, you're not interested, don't part ways, don't feel bad. I've seen a lot of hiring managers feel bad. Hey, you know what? How the hell this person cannot be interested in my company? My company is doing great. My company is the best company to work for. I think you need to let go of that notion. You need to really let go of that notion and start building those relationships. So when people say they're not interested, I don't part ways. I keep the relationship alive by checking on them periodically. I keep sending them stuff, what I think will be valuable to them, maybe based on their industry, just like the way we do with prospects. At the same time, I ask one more question: who is the best SDR they think in the team? Sometimes they say that I'm actually the best SDR. Okay, who's the second best? So you reach out to that person, and then you maybe reach out to other people in the same company and try to verify. If everybody says these two people are the best, that you're going after the right person. Another thing is, of course, and when you keep this relationship warm for a long time, when the time is right, they usually come back, or they at least come back with a referral, because SDRs, when there are two SDRs, let's say, working together, they will talk. I'm not happy with my company, I'm gonna look out, whatever reason. So just because I don't have the relationship with, let's say, the second person, this person will of course talk to him, and this person will come back to me, hey, I have a colleague who's looking out, why don't you reach out to him or her? So that has worked great for me. I also keep in touch with the leaders when they move to different companies and ask them the same question: who was the best SDR in the previous company? Not so that I can pounce on them immediately, but let's say just building a database, just understanding who might be the best SDR for me to, let's say, reach out to after some time. Now, I'm not going to deny it. This requires a lot of time and effort, probably 1 or 2 hours from my end every day. Before I start my shift, I tend to make sure I speak to a few SDRs, offer them help, with anything, with the companies that, which could be hiring, with the mock interview, when they're struggling with, let's say, any of the processes or not able to hit their numbers. They're able to hit their numbers, want to increase more, want to hit 200%, all that stuff. And the point I'm trying to make is, even though it requires a lot of time and effort, it produces great results. I am able to build great relationships, bonding. I get to work with the best talent out there. And I do not mean to undermine the HR, like I said. They have other positions to fill. I think speaking to them directly gives me a way to understand them better, makes an impression, and immediately decide whether I want to move forward with them or not, which saves each other time, because in a decision process, HR will reach out, they will respond, they will set up a time, HR will get on a call with them, speak to them for 5-10 minutes, answer basic question, ask about CDC and everything, and then set up a call with me. And then I would go on a call, and more importantly, like I said, I'm just against this process because it's so traditional. It has been going on for some time, and people will be like, if it's working, why change it? I would say that's where you challenge the status quo. And more than challenge the status quo, if I don't support, challenging the status quo, what am I doing, as a leader? That's exactly my job, right? At the same time, if I'm asking my team to try new ways while I'm kind of hinged on trying things differently or trying things the old-fashioned way, where I'm kind of relying on somebody else's knowledge to pass me the accounts, that doesn't work for me. And I just shared what has worked really for me. Let me know in comments in case you think this is something which you would like to try. If you need help and how to get started, I'm happy to help.